Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if
today I have a super exciting unboxing video to share with you guys. Just an unboxing, not a review or anything like that. We have knives from Defiant 7 and excited to see. So if you're in of the Talos, we have Stonewash Magna Cut and Stonewash Magna Cut Green Anno. Very exciting. Talos. Probably my earliest, like the very first example of a knife that I had seen that was designed by Les George. And this would have been back in like 2012, I think was the first time that I saw that. So a long time ago. We're going to open this one here first. Alrighty. Now, the locking system, if it is what I think it is obviously not a new locking system for the knife industry, but it is different, at least from what I remember experiencing with Defiant 7. So, well, this is we got a real big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm a real big boy. That song is always going to be stuck in my head ever since the first time I heard it. Very cool. This is beefy. Okay. So, now super snappy. Is this? It's like a washer with bearings. Oh, super snappy. Is this? Holy moly! That is a very crisp plunge lock. This is a plunge lock, very crisp. Oh yeah. That's so much nicer than I would have. So here's the reason I'm surprised. Plunge locks in general just don't make good detents usually. In his shop is that a lot of clips that will fit. Action was not my favorite in the whole world. This feels like night and day. This feels totally like super nice. The green, this is beautiful. It's like a forest green, not an OD green, a forest green. Centering on both of these looks great. The lockup on both of these, this one's no different, by the way. Lockup is totally solid. A little tiny bit of stick, but that's typical for a plunge lock. No blade play whatsoever on either of them. Phenomenal. Awesome. These are so nice. Oh my gosh. The action's incredible. So the Talos, I don't know if the Talos is Les George's like flagship, if it's his most flagship model, but I immediately recognize the Talos profile. And we've had the Talos in a lot of different forms. A lot of Les George stuff you'll see, or at least some Les George stuff, like the Rockeye, which looks just like the VECP, but the VECP is a mid-tech version of the custom Rockeye. So you'll see the Rockeye.
How do I fix that? Getting these fucking overloads, dude.
Transport the EMP device into hostile zones. Enemies are carrying the EMP.
Weak. 2.
Enemy overload successful. Control station is down. Located new overload device.
Zone here. Taking space. Grab that.
The overload device is in our control.
In the back, weak.
Successful overload,
It's on outer.
team. New overload device available. Hostiles have the overload device.
Weak outer. 2 weak there.
Hostiles overloaded our control station. New overload device on the field. Get there first. We have the overload device. Overload device is under hostile control.
He's rapping. Brother. Nice, one more. Window.
Protect our zones. They have the overload device. Enemy EMP
I'm pushing
delivery
up into their
successful.
spawn here. It's alright. Yeah, I seen it on the kill cam. They are already up on Arch.
Located new EMP device. We have the EMP. Hostiles have the EMP. Enemies are carrying the device.
1E with the bomb.
Device acquired. Transported to the enemy zone.
It's 2. Eddie's back there. One's on the stairs.
Overload
Should be a
device
score. Nice.
successfully delivered.
I'm green. We should have this. Stay in their spawn there.
New EMP device available. PC is nearing 0. Close the deal. Enemy control station overloaded.
We gotta get back now.
Secure the new device.
They're in our spawn. Under our window. Under our window again, staying. Two in our open.
Enemies are carrying the EMP.
They're going B.
Overtime. Halftime. Overload. Sabotage enemy zones with the EMP device.
One top window. Yeah, pushing our U right now. By our couches.
We picked up the EMP.
I'm free A. Stairs.
We overloaded their control station. New overload device on the field.
Fucking
Get
terrible.
there first.
Bro, I am terrible right now. I don't know what
The
I'm
overload
doing.
device is in our control. Protect our zones. They have the overload device.
Oh no, they're pushed up. One's in R10. Weak.
We have the overload device. We have the EMP. EMP successfully delivered.
Yeah, we gotta get back.
Secure the new device.
Backing up for D. I'm coming.
Device acquired. Transported to the enemy zone. Enemy control station overloaded. Located new overload device. We picked up the device. Hold steady, SEC team. Mission goals in sight. EMP successfully delivered. Located new EMP device. Picked up the EMP.
Mid bench. Mid pinch.
We have the EMP.
I'm throwing a Hellstorm just because I got it. Why not?
Corporate appreciates your role in today's success.
Cooking the perfect steak is not always easy, but if you follow these tips I learned at culinary school, it'll be a whole lot easier. Today I'm using a beautiful thick cut New York strip. If you like it medium rare, the thicker the better. Next, give it a generous coating of salt and pepper all over from high above. Grab a good pan, get it nice and hot, then add some neutral oil and add the steak fat cap down. Once the fat is rendered, rotate it onto its side. To get a beautiful even sear, apply some gentle even pressure. After a few minutes, take a peek and flip when it's a deep golden brown. Immediately add a knob of butter and some aromatics and begin basting the steak. To finish cooking it, transfer it into a 375-degree oven for 5 minutes or so. In the meantime, use the pan drippings to make a quick red wine pan sauce by sauteing some shallots, deglazing with red wine, and once it's all set, add some stock and reduce by 75%. Finish it off with cold butter, and most importantly, rest the steak a few minutes so the juices don't run. Then you're ready to slice, admire the beautiful cook, and plate and enjoy your steak. Cooking the perfect...
Hey, how are you? It's my first time here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so what...
Ooh, we got him. We got him. We got the new victim.
What would you recommend off the menu over there?
Well, let me tell you something. Everything in the menu is selected carefully because I'm very picky. My question is chicken or beef?
Beef.
I will go with the double meat.
Number 3?
Can you eat?
Yeah.
Okay, you can eat the way it's called double meat. Unlike would eat like not much, go to single meat.
I'll do the double meat.
Mayonnaise,
Everything on it is fine.
onion, pickle,
Yeah,
jalapeno.
everything. How comes?
The seasoned fries, I'm gonna let you taste it first, then we decide.
Okay, sure. Yeah, thank you. They've been open for a long time. This is from 2015.
Careful, it's very hot. Try the seasoned fries. If you
Thank you so much. It's really good. I definitely want these.
Oh yeah, that's my secret weapon.
You only take Zelle or cash, right?
Go eat, I'll charge you.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Enormous. Really good. Really good. I can't even talk. It's so good.
Hard point. Take the objective. The field took the hard point. Either we start performing or I'm out for the day.
Every year I see trucks or sees the prices before me.
Got a bitch. How do you want to pay?
Once the veil came down of like all the little things added up together, I just felt really weird about it. I just put the steaks back here. I want to do a big reveal. 20 ribeyes for $40. You ready? Ta-da! I mean, there's 20 steaks in here. Probably fit a laptop in here. You ready for this? Look at these bad boys. Obviously, I thought them out, but look at this. Oh.
Hey, you know what they say about this deal? They make your hands look bigger.
That's true. Look how...
I don't know.
So sad. Oh.
Done. It's done.
All right now that we have steak in the line, I would recommend to not go buy 20 steaks for $40.
We were
talking about eights. We've got right here the brand new
Hard point. Eyes up. System's hot. We're not here for a tour. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard
One
point
top green.
locked down. The field took the hard point. Hard point contested. Got the hard point. Hard point identified.
Weak, new, going new.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point active.
Keeping green side.
Contesting hard point.
What?
Hard point locked down. Hard point contested.
Brother, what are we talking
The
about?
guild took the hard point. Hard point located. Hard point is active. Got the hard point.
Yo, don't OE on that. Why is he pushing way up there? He flipped us. We already flipped us. He already did.
Contesting hard point.
I don't know why he did that shit, bro. Now we gave up new spawns too. Fucking.
Hard point contested.
Unreal.
Hard point locked down.
Get a kill here on this wall. Push up. Bro, I am done with the tech
Hard
now.
point identified. Hard point active. The guild took the hard point. Contesting hard point. Got the hard point. Hard
I'll
point
bump you.
located.
Come on.
Hard point is active. Hostiles have the hard point.
Weak in the back of green. He's going, he's jumping the corner. They're in the back. They're in the back.
Hard point contested.
One more in the back.
The guild took the hard point. Hard point identified. Got the hard point. Hard point active. Contesting hard point.
Weak hill.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point contested. Hard point locked down.
Mid pinch weak. Felony.
Lead's ours. Stay on task.
One on new. Holding from
Contesting hard
satellite.
point. The guild took the hard point. Hard point located.
On way out.
You're falling behind,
Right
Black
back,
Ops.
P5. Probably push back to Jen.
Hard point is active. Hostiles have the hard point. Got the hard point.
Yo, from store behind.
The guild took the hard point.
I got store.
Hard point contested. Contesting hard point.
Bro.
Hard point locked down.
Store.
Hostiles have the hard point. Got the hard point.
Weak on that Jen.
Hard point identified. Hard point active. Hard point locked down. Hellstorm
One
inbound.
pushed old. I don't know what the fuck.
The guild took the hard point. Damn it, lost the lead. Got the hard point. Hard point contested. Got the advantage. Now we have to keep it.
Weak hill, one
Contesting hard point.
B.
Hostiles have the hard point.
We'll keep
Hard
this
point
up.
contested. Hard point locked down. The guild took the hard point. Hard point is active. Got the hard point.
They're gonna be front.
Stay tight. We're in the lead. They're on the ropes. Don't let them fucking breathe.
My fault.
Contesting hard point. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point contested.
I'm pushing through to
Hard
next.
point locked down.
They're still in the back.
Hard point located.
Oh no, he's in the back of new already. Way back.
Hard point active. The field took the hard point.
I don't know, that was weird, bro. Sorry,
Got the hard point. Contesting hard point. Hostiles have the hard point.
We're requesting Hellstorm strike.
took the hard point. Hard point identified. Hostiles have the hard point.
Bro. I'm getting shit on.
Hard point is active. Got the hard point. Contesting hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point contested. Contesting hard point. The guild took the hard point.
Pushing through for next. Stun 2 on hill. Yeah, 1 on new, weak. B. Cola.
Got the hard point. Hard point located. Hard point contested. Hostiles have the hard point.
One up top red, 1 bottom blue.
Hard point locked down.
Nice.
Log everything. The guild's gonna pay for their fuck up.
Chill. Frag, bro.
G-Crack Magnum Q-Bomb. And this thing is pretty dang sick. It's caught me some really, really big fish. We've got some cool colorways. So the Magnum Q-Bomb is going to come in 11 different colorways. We've got 4 tipped colors, which are pretty unique. Nobody's doing that in the game right now. And then we've got 7 solid colors, like here. So a few things about this bait. It is elastomer. It's got that SAF smell to it and scent, but the ball itself does float. It is a fairly large ball. For scale, considerably bigger than the full cast here. Probably a lot closer to the suplex for those of you that are familiar with the size. I don't know the exact millimeter of this ball. So it's going to come with a couple little things to help you rig the bait. It's got a piece of wire with 2 rings on it, run all the way through the bait. So I'm going to flip it over. There it is on the other side there. So not only can you use this to assist putting your hook through it, you can also hang a weight in it. So if you want to run a hook through this side, hang a weight on that side, and then it's kind of stuck in play there. It can't go back and forth. If you don't want to hang a weight and you'd rather shove a nail weight in it, you can simply pull this thing, pull it out of the bait and get rid of it. So this right here is how I'm rigging it right now. This is a Ryugi quad hook. This is I was fishing it deep, so it's a 7.2 gram nail weight, super glued into the bait. And just to save the bait and get as many fish out of it as I can, I actually put that Ryugi quad deep into the bait, rolled it over, and pinned it so that, the bait can't come off. It'd have to basically tear through that elastomer material. And with it being a bigger ball, you're going to have a lot better hookup ratio and things like that with this treble hook. A single hook, it's just really hard to get a hook that's not going to slide on you. It's going to rotate around. If you have a hook through here, the hook spins over here, all of a sudden the ball is completely making you hook covered, hookless. So just for me, the Mag Q-Bomb at this point is a treble hook bait. You're going to get it hung more, so be careful, but that's how I'm fishing it. So with this bait, one thing none of the other urchin baits have is scent. This one, it's got that G-Crack SAF scent to it, and This right here is going to sound like a really small deal, but as a competitive angler is probably the biggest thing that I like about this bait. I'm about to show you baits that I've had in my boat for 2 months. Compressed just like this, under pounds of tackle. And that's even a prototype, so this one's even bigger. Skirt material stands out, it's good to go. Nothing's wrong with it. They send them to me in packages like this right now, and they come out of the package like that after being shipped in there with a bunch of tackle. So, yeah, just the storage aspect of it, the fact that I could fit 15 or 20 of them in a Ziploc bag that size and not have a box with a wire this big that I have to throw in my boat and take up a ton of space is a major player. So the biggest feature about this bait that separates it from other urchin style baits is, in typical Q-bomb fashion, the tentacles are skirt material. This is incredibly large skirt material. It is rigid, it is fat, it is thick, and unlike the smaller Q-bomb, where the little Q-bomb tends to compress a lot, even on a slow rate of fall, the whole thing kind of folds up like a jellyfish. This thing stands straight out. Even with, we'll just say a 1/4 ounce weight. You put a 1/4 ounce weight in this thing, it's gonna fall. The strands are gonna stand perfectly out. But what you're gonna get that you don't get in other urchin baits is the little micro movements. These little things are just gonna, I mean, you wanna be able to see them move with what I'm doing right here, but like just barely quiver. And I think that's something that's gonna separate it from other urchin baits. Just those little micro movements. And then whenever you hit the thing, you snap it or pop it, these skirt materials do really nicely compress because they're so fat, they do have a lot of drag. But this is a bait that
Hard point. Secure the objective. Hostile personnel have captured the hard point. Hard point contested. Hard point locked down. Testing hard point.
I got one AFK. Weak, long.
Hardpoint contested. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. We control the hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
In the back. I'm just staying next.
Contesting hardpoint. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hard point. Contesting hard point. Black Ops took the lead. Do not let them keep it. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. We control the hardpoint.
Going outer, 2 going left. Another. They're in the back, they're in the back.
Hardpoint contested.
Weak on hill, 1.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Lead is ours. Not let up.
In the back from P2. He's wrapping cargo.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. We are falling behind. Hardpoint located.
Weak outer. He's pushing.
Hardpoint is active. We control the hardpoint.
Weak mid, P1. He's going towards P2.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
One in the back. He's P3, behind P3. Still back there.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint contested.
In the middle. One in the middle.
Contesting hardpoint.
Windows. Nice.
Hardpoint contested. Contesting hardpoint. They have the lead. Take it back.
Outer, going outer.
Hardpoint
Weak.
located. We control the hardpoint.
2 and new. I thought we had that shit, bro. Am I tripping?
Hardpoint contested.
We're in the back.
Hardpoint
We got spawns.
Contesting hardpoint. We have the lead. Maintain current posture.
Outer, weak, right.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. We control the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active.
One new,
Hardpoint
one new.
contested.
2 new. Spawn way out.
We have lost the lead. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint
Weak in the back,
lockdown.
one E.
Hardpoint
Two
contested.
there. Two holding the back.
Hardpoint located.
Oh no.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. We control the hardpoint. Enemy Hellstorm launch detected in your AO.
One windows. Some windows. Somebody eat that. Weak outer. Two coming from old from outer. Weak P1.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
One outer from going P3.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Bro, that's insane.
Hardpoint
Get to the back.
contested. We control the hardpoint. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
They're in the back still.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Performance is trending below acceptable thresholds. Contesting hardpoint. We control the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint contested.
From old side.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
Weak front.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Contesting hardpoint. Control the hardpoint.
One on new.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Bang it, go straight
Hardpoint
through the back.
contested. Hardpoint locked down. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. We control the hardpoint.
Weak front, 1E. Nice, outer, look at her. Come on, we win this shit. I spawned out, they're in the back.
Contesting hardpoint. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. We've claimed the lead. Widen the gap.
We win.
Miss Kagan will be very pleased with your work today.
I did it all, baby. That was the weirdest game ever. Yo, ashwagandha, you suck, bro. It's crazy. 26 seconds. Couldn't do nothing.
I mean, really kind of blows me away. When we went down this road of trying to make a larger skirt material, urchin style bait, I was a little hesitant if we were going to be able to get it done, but whenever they started doing it with this skirt material and this plastic, when I saw the first video of it, I was like, I need them here now, and I need them here yesterday. I'm super excited to get this bait in your guys' hands. A few things about how I fish an urchin style bait. I do not fish it on the bottom. Okay, like we'll just say it, I've had a quickie since 2022, and I never caught anything on it because I fished it on the bottom. Threw it out there on a heavy weight and fished it like a jig. Little did I know you fish it like a jerkbait. So that's my biggest tip for any of you guys that are looking to get into throwing these style baits. You do not fish it on the bottom. Typically a slow rate of fall is better than a fast rate of fall. So I'm going to throw something like an 1/8 ounce on this. It's going to fall less than a foot a second. So I mean, if you're trying to sink it down 10, 15 feet, you're going to have to be patient. And then when you go to work in it, you snap it. Snap, snap, snap. And then let it fall. Snap, let it fall. Snap, snap, let it fall. And they'll eat it. Don't be discouraged thinking that this is a live scope only bait. While live scope helps you be more efficient offshore, throw this bait around docks, throw it around wood, throw it on the outside edge of grass lines, and just fish it. Just like I said, tournaments at the professional level are getting won without live scope with this bait or with this style bait. So I think it's going to be great for ponds, rivers, creeks, lakes, even if you're not on a boat. And it's going to catch people some really big fish. This is the style bait that's taking over the world right now. This is the newest rendition of the Q-bomb, the Mag Q. But make sure you guys check them out. They're going to be available everywhere. But if you're watching this video, make sure you check them out. CopperStateTackle.com. Get you some.
All right, we're going to talk about the hottest bait in the country right now is one of these. And this is how they're rigging it. They're putting a quad hook in the quickie. If I can get it undone. Let's grab one that's not tangled up. The quad hook, okay? It's a big freaking treble hook. Actually, I think I got bigger ones. And there's a bigger one. So, they're basically sticking it in the quickie, right? And then you've got exposed treble hook on the top. Now, I've probably caught 100 bass like that. Now, let me tell you, that's not the deal. I have lost so many fish doing it that way. The quickie with that treble hook. Jumped them off, went to on it, on a minnow. Don't look bait. That's not good. So, what I have learned is these single hooks, when you hook them, you catch them. The only problem with the single hook is it likes to slide down into the shaft, and it will basically, if you don't, this is a giant hook on this. If you have a 4/0 hook, it'll slide down into the shank. Now on a quickie, it's a lot bigger, a full cast. This is a prickly pear, it's a 19 millimeter. Okay, it can slide down and you would still have hook exposed. You'd still catch that fish, probably still lose some, but it likes to slide down. So what I found is this hook is close. It's not it, but it's close. If I can get this thing off. All right. Now this is kind of in my mind. I don't have it completely dialed in yet. I'm gonna tell you right now, but I'm working on it. So this hook, right, has a big, thick bait keeper. Only problem is, you see how high up the bait keeper is? So whenever you slide this, I have a nail weight in the koi key, prickly pear. All right, now you gotta find your hole where you hooked it. All right, we're making a new hole. So anyways, you drive it down into the bait and then suck it all the way. If I can get through there, there we go. All right, and then the only problem is with this hook is when you slide it all the way up there to get it into the bait keeper, okay? And you slide it just barely past the eye. Look how much hook is exposed, okay? Not gonna say that's not gonna work, because that's definitely gonna work. But the only problem is you're gonna get hung up a whole bunch, because that's basically just a giant spinner.
I don't know this fucking map either, bro. On Overload, I think they can cap right side pretty easy. Yeah, look how far up this right side is pushed. We just gotta watch our B.
Hostiles have the overload device.
2 in the back.
Our zone has been
That's what I'm
overloaded.
saying. That B is pushed way the fuck up.
New overload device available.
Yeah.
We have the overload device. Overload device successfully delivered.
Yeah. Yeah, they pushed up our mid behind you. Whoever killed somebody mid.
Hostiles have the EMP.
Dead our window. Dead.
The overload device is in
Go on.
our control.
Go B. Oh no.
The overload device is under hostile control.
He's about to score.
Hostiles overloaded our zone.
That was on me.
New overload device on the field. Get there first. Enemies are carrying the device.
All 3 right there. Oh, bro.
Enemy overload successful. Our control station is down.
Our window 2.
The overload device is under hostile control.
Bro, you. Behind. Nice. Had to reset.
EMP. We picked up the EMP. Hostiles
I'm
have
sorry,
the overload
brother.
device. Enemies are carrying the device.
Bro, he's got to go. Oh my god, he's going to score.
All assets, dig in and stop the bleed.
Map his ass cheeks, bro. Holy fuck. Shut the hell up. Oh, this map's cheeks for this game mode. It's stupid. Alright.
Overload.
Alright.
Sabotage enemy zones with the overload device. We've picked up the device.
Two underneath, two
They
underneath.
have the overload device.
Bro.
Hostiles overloaded our zone. Located new overload device.
Oh my,
Hostiles
bro.
have the EMP. Hellstorm inbound. Device acquired. Transported to the enemy zone.
You got that?
We overloaded their control station.
One's in our build.
Located new
Weak
EMP
smokes.
device. Protect our zones. They have the overload device. Hostiles have the overload device. Turn this around, sector. Our zone has been overloaded.
Brother, all four were right there. What are you talking about?
New overload device available. Enemy EMP delivery successful. New EMP device available.
Two in the mid by circle. One's pushing our window.
Device location reset. Hostiles have the EMP. Rest assured, this will be deducted from your salary.
What the fuck? It won't. Nobody's near fucking objective. This dude gets no fucking objective kills. Nice shot.
Bait, hook, hanging out the back. Now, I've got these new ones from the same guy that makes my minnow heads, the Outer Realm Joe LaBarbera. I have no idea if these are going to work, but we sat on the phone for about a minute trying to figure this thing out, because it's costing me money. So what we did was, and this is the first run, and I'm not sure what I think about this. I've never thrown with this weight down there, and I'm pretty sure that weight's going to be too heavy, but on full cast it might not be. You can take it off, put the nail weight in. I like a 16th to an 8th. But here's what we got. This is a 4-aught hook, and you can see that keeper comes down the shaft a little bit. So basically your koi key is going to sit right here. So let's pull this out. So now, yeah, that's a lot better. So it looks like I don't have to go. There we go. I don't have to go to the eye. See, we still got some sticking out on the eye. The hook, let's get that right. All right. The hook is still sticking out like that, which is what you want, but we're a lot closer. With this prickly pear, a 19 millimeter, I probably would go to a 3/0 hook. Let's see what that looks like. So that's a 4. I think that on the full cast, this 4/0 might be the deal. So let's get a 3/0, and that should fit it right. I want a lot of hook out, but I don't want like it can't be dumb looking, you know, like sticking way out. It would still work, but we're trying to dial this in. You would think I'd be able to find my hook hole because I put like 3 of them in here. No, all right. Anyways, let's see what the 3/0 looks like. For the prickly pear and a 19, let's slide this down. All right, now we're in the keeper. You want that keeper to grab. Yeah, it grabbed. All right, that's the deal. That's what we want. So the 3/0 on the prickly pear, 19 millimeter. The keeper grabbed. It's not gonna slide down. I wouldn't mind throwing this on a spinning rod. Only problem is you can't get that snapping action as good. I've caught them on it. I do like the bait caster better. It is harder to throw. So we're gonna roll with that. I'm telling you, that right there, you have a lot higher percentage of hooking and catching that fish when it's rigged like that. I've probably caught.
This is by far the easiest way to rig this bait. Jig head with a bait keeper on it and your quoik. This is the Berkeley Amoeba, where the wire goes through to keep this thing suspended up in its packaging. Just go through that same hole, up and through. It's just a circle. Twist it around under that bait keeper. It'll lock it in nice and tight. Boom. Pretty simple. Go catch them. This is by far the easiest way to.
There's finally a good use for all these frogs we have laying around. Apparently all you gotta do is get a frog hook and then jam it up inside this bad boy. That didn't work. Look, now you've got the best quoik rig that ever lived.
And this is the one that we were using today. Now, they make these are the small ones. They make them, and I'll show you the 2 ways that I've been rigging them. You know what a drop shot is. The other is with an EWG Ned, and I like the EWG because that is a lot and it's pretty stiff. And so what you do, you just barely have to hook it, really. Just pretty much skin hook it and come out. What I like about this is it does float, so it'll stand up off the bottom a little bit. And this is the one that we...
Wake up.
Secure the objective. Got the hard point. Contesting hard point. Got the lead. Hard point contested.
Wait, mid. He's pushing through. Oh my god, hey shot, brother. I seen that.
Hard point identified. The guild took the hard point. Hard point is active. Hard point locked down. Contesting hard point. Hostiles have the
Doing it
hard
back.
point. Hard point contested.
It's on hallway.
Got the hard point. The guild took the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point located.
Yeah, one's pushing old from the hallway, window hallway.
Got the hard point. Contesting hard point. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
We can, you might be going front now, window.
Hard point contested. The guild took the hard point. Contesting hard point.
We can hallway.
Hard point identified. Hard point contested. Got the hard point. Hard point is active. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Contesting hard point.
Weak in that square. Pushing up, 2. I'm spawning old still.
Hard point located. Hard point active. The guild took the hard point. Hard point contested.
Weak under P3 window.
Contesting hard point. Hard point contested. Hard point identified.
Weak on top hallway. I'm in the back still. One more front.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Brother.
Contesting hard point. Hard point locked down.
That's true,
The
that's
guild
true.
took the hard point.
I'll bump you.
Hard point located. Got the guild right where we want them. Keep it tight. Hard point active. Hostiles have the hard point. Got the hard point. Hard point contested. The guild took the hard point. Contesting hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point contested. Got the hard point. Contesting
Brother,
hard
behind you. Behind you.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Oh my god, bro. What are we
Hard point
doing?
contested. Hard point locked down. Hard point identified. Hard point is active. The guild took the hard point. Got the hard point.
Nice. They're far, far.
Enemy Hellstorm on the way. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Dude, I was a mile away.
Contesting hard point. Hard point
Don't know with
contested.
me.
The guild took the hard point. Got the hard point. Hard point active. Hard point locked down.
Brother.
Contesting hard point.
Why are we throwing that, big country?
Got the hard point. Hard point contested.
Weak, outer. Nice. One more pushing that outer.
The hard point. Contesting hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point located. The guild took the hard point. Hard point is active. Got the hard point.
They're wrapping the back. One's top stairs, top stairs.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Your trophy system was
Bro,
eliminated.
we all just got cooked that quick, huh?
Hard point locked down. Hard point contested.
One on hill, weak. It's Harma.
Contesting hard point. Got the hard point.
Weak, front.
Hard point identified. The guild took the hard point. locked down. Hardpoint contested. Guild teams are bugging out. Figure out what they were hiding.
Would this make you buy a Ridge Ring? The GOAT, Tony Hawk, teamed up with Ridge to give away a Lambo, a Velociraptor, a Bronco, or $100,000 cash. Hold on, let me explain. This is Daniel and his dad.
I thought about this the other day. I wonder when Tom Mann invented the Mann's jelly worm back in the 50s. Smaller ones right here, which I haven't thrown yet, but I think for the smallmouth bass, this would be great. 17mm ball, so a lot smaller. So largemouth for these, smallmouth spotted bass for these. And that hides it up in there real good. And that is probably the way that I've fished it the most. Some things to consider. This is not 100% catch, okay? I've had a lot of fish jumping off lately, and so I'm a little spooked on it. Number two, tournament guys. You're gonna run the risk with this setup of tongue hooking a lot of bass. And we actually lost one in one of our tournaments, and it cost us a dead fish penalty. So if you're a tournament guy and you're really concerned about keeping fish alive, you are gonna tongue hook a lot of bass with this setup right here because they suck it all the way down. So you might wanna consider going with some of these other ways that I'm gonna show you how I rig it. Number two, this bait's not gonna fall off unless you break your line or it just comes off the hook by the fish jumping in the air. That's only two ways you're gonna lose it. Now, two ways that I found to protect it from coming off the hook. One is put the bottom stop over that, the bottom.
Overload. Transport the overload device into hostile zones. The overload device is under hostile control. Overloaded our control station. Secure the new device.
Store.
Picked up the device.
Boys, we gotta take space on these kills. Too mid. For fuck's sake, we're just.
Overload device reset. Move to secure.
One on plane.
Enemies are carrying the device. We picked up the EMP. Successful overload set team. Located new EMP device. Overload device is in our control. EMP location reset.
Weak top red, one's under our steps.
Enemies are carrying the EMP. Enemies are carrying the device.
Bro.
We have the overload device.
Let's shot B. B. Oh my god, bro.
We have the EMP. Protect our zones. They have the overload device. MTC is running dry. It is now or never. Device acquired. Transported to the enemy zone.
Brother, take space. You're selling, bro. Fucking KD don't make a shit.
Hostiles have the EMP. Enemy EMP delivery successful. New EMP device available. We have the EMP.
All mid. One's going back fence.
Halftime.
3 dying. Like, what are we doing, bro? Big country, you're a fucking bot. Stupid ass bitch.
Overload. Move in and execute all mission parameters. Enemies are carrying the EMP.
Oh my god, bro. I'm
We
just
picked up the
getting
device.
shot by big country. Mid pinch, mid pinch. He's pushing up 18.
We overloaded their control station. Located new overload device.
Weak on hill.
overload device is in our control. Overload device reset. Move to secure. Device
I'm in their A.
acquired. Transported to the enemy zone. Enemy control station overloaded. New overload device available. Hostiles overloaded our zone. New overload device on the field. Get there first. Overload device successfully delivered. Located new overload device.
Store. Brother. Get my fucking trade. Weak. Our fence. Pushed up.
Hostiles overloaded our control station. New overload device available. You picked up the EMP.
Brother, what are you dying over by plane for? What are we doing?
The overload device is under hostile control. We have the overload device.
Weak top blue. Holy shit. What's this guy doing, bro?
Enemies are carrying the device.
One more.
Our zone has been overloaded.
Oh my god, brother. This shit is so fucking aggravating. I'm over it. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
New overload device on the field. Get there first. There's not much time left to lock this down.
From blue.
Device acquired. Transported to the enemy zone. Overload device is under hostile control. You are in violation of contract. This incident has been logged.
Yes, bro. Actually fucking so irritating.
And that really helps it. Number two, and I think this is the best way, is take you a piece of plastic from one of your boxes, okay? Like one of your quickie boxes. Take you a piece of plastic, cut a little square off. Look at this, little tiny piece right there. And I am literally going to poke it through, put that over it, and that little piece of plastic, believe it or not, has a really hard time getting over that barb. And so that'll keep that on there. So you either put a little piece of plastic over it like that. It doesn't even have to be that big, it can be smaller. Or again, a bobber stop. That's the way that I've caught a lot of fish. 20-pound line, 7 foot 3 inch rod. I like a rod that has a little bit of tip to it, but yet some backbone, because I'm fishing this thing rod. I like a lot of fish. 20-pound line, 7-foot 3-inch rod. I like a rod that has a little bit of tip to it, but yet some backbone, because I'm fishing this thing like a jerkbait. We'll talk about that here in a minute, but that's the number one way that I've probably caught most of my fish on it lately. All right, another great way of rigging it right here. This is something that's kind of been popping up lately. A frog hook, guys. This is a Trocar 4-aught frog hook. Check that thing out. Now, what I love about the Trocar is the cutting points right here. That is super sharp and has a cutting point. So that is going to drive through hard things like the bone or the hard part of a fish's mouth much easier and with less resistance than when you fish a round or just a regular round needle point. And you're not fishing these on braid, you're fishing these on fluorocarbon, usually 17 or 20-pound line farther. That is proven with this hook, and that's really why Trocar has stood the test of time, and that's awesome. So I'm going to take the hole that's usually poked right through the middle of these things because it's set on that little wire, poke it right through like this. Ooh, perfect. Guys, check that out. Now that is awesome. This will become my new favorite way because this is something I just kind of discovered from talking to a few people. I've seen a few other people talk about it a little bit, but a frog hook on this thing is legit, guys. And again, that's a lot of weight there, so you might not need to add much tungsten or lead to this, but you obviously can. You could even do some things like wrapping some lead wire around the shank of this hook right here. There's lots of things you could do with this setup that's pretty cool. So I love that right there. That's going to really get them good. Robert G, this is actually one that Robert G gave me when we were fishing some tournaments. That a lot of guys are doing it. And this is something that came from Robert G. This is actually one that Robert G gave me when we were fishing some tournaments earlier in the year. And he's got it rigged up. I think it's a Ryogi hook, but it has that little drop shot weight on it, okay? And he was throwing this around and dragging it on the bottom and letting this fall down through the water column. And so pretty cool system right there. Just a regular drop shot hook rigged through with a swivel and a drop shot weight tied on. And that works really, really well. All right, let's talk about another way to rig this thing. This is a Trocar Pro V hook right here. And I like this way a lot, especially when I'm fishing shallow or if I'm fishing around some brush piles. Really, really good system right here. Number one, you've got the Trocar cutting edge point. And again, I keep going back to the point that we're not fishing braid. So with fluorocarbon, 15, 17, 20, you are gonna have some stretch, especially on a long cast. So any extra help you can get from that point is important, and that's what separates Trocar. This free cutting edge point is going to drive into those hard parts of that fish's mouth easier than the sharpest round bend that you have. Okay. Also, you have the bait keeper, which is awesome, guys, okay? So here's what I'm gonna do when I rig this thing. So number one, I'm gonna add my nail weight first, however much weight I think I'm gonna need. Here at Okeechobee, I've got one of the smaller ones right there, and I'm gonna insert this in to the hole that is in this bait, that when you buy it, it's stuck through that little arm. I'm gonna push it up in the middle and have it hanging out just a little bit. I'm actually gonna take some super glue, which I'm not doing right now, and I'm gonna super glue that in there, okay? I want that hanging out just a hair, okay? The reason is I want the weight on the bottom. I don't want it centered. I want weight on the bottom, because now I've got the weight on the bottom. I'm gonna take the Trocar hook and I'm gonna go opposite of that in the top here, and I'm gonna go right through, not very deep, just skin hook it. Look at that, pushing through, okay? Now look, that weight is right there on the bottom. A lot of people think that's where you stop. You don't. We're gonna take advantage of this bait keeper right here, guys, because if you leave it right here, here's what's gonna happen. You've lost a little bite of your hook, and number two, this thing can spin around crazy and get stuck weird, and you're gonna lose some fish as well. So you can leave it like that, but I don't like leaving that much on the bend of the hook. I'm gonna push this thing up. I'm gonna pull that bait keeper through. This is gonna prevent you from having these fall off as well. Pull it through, and that bait keeper popped through right there. Look at that, right there. That little black piece popped through. That means I can't push this back down the shank of the hook. It's gonna stay there. So as you set the hook on fish, it's really gonna stay in place really well. Now, look where the weight is, right there on the bottom, okay? So now this is centered. So now we have weight pulling down this way, so this thing's gonna sink like this, and that hook's gonna stay upright. So again, that's how course I like that way a lot. And hook, I really like the rod. I like the 7.3 because the way that I'm fishing the bait. I'm twitching it like a jerk bait. That lit 7.3 is the right length bait. I'm twitching it like a jerk bait. That lit 7.3 is the right length of rod. I've fished some longer rods, but it's really, you kind of lose your twitch, your ability to kind of pop it and give it that little subtle twitch. A lot of times, especially if you're watching your live scope and you see those fish behind it, you can like fish that bait away from the fish, and with those fast little twitches, it makes them bite. Number 2 is a high-speed reel. This is a Lew's Hyper Mag right here, guys, 8.3 to 1. I like a high-speed reel because when I get that bite, it's not I'm not setting the hook crazy. I'm more or less reeling and sweeping as hard as I can at the same time to drive that hook in, and that high-speed reel is important. Line is very simple. 17 to 20 is my go-to. Sometimes I'll go down to 15, and this is the P-Line Tactical. And your standard farther, it's with braid. And I've been watching everybody fish this thing. Fisher Anaya, Pake South, a bunch of these guys. You've seen Christie win a couple tournaments on it. Of course, the Johnsons are kicking butt with this thing as well. And everyone is pretty much fishing it the same. It's that jerk bait cadence, right? It's a one twitch, let it sink, one twitch, let it sink. Then kind of like if you see one behind it on the scope, you know, they're kind of twitching it and pulling it away from them like it's scaring away. And those fish are coming up and biting it. You want to try to, it's just like a minnow, you want to try to keep it coming up in the water column, not sinking down to them. So you don't want too much weight. You can put too much weight on this thing. It's really, you want to have the perfect little neutral sink with that. This fluorocarbon will sink on a long cast, so as you're working it back, it will stay down a lot more. So even as it gets close to the boat on a long cast, you'll see me starting to twitch my bait kind of up. I'm twitching my rod up. When it first out there, I might be twitching it down or to the side, but as it gets closer to the boat on a long cast, my line's holding it down, and I'll start snapping it kind of up. And man, I tell you, I've caught a lot of fish this way at Gunnersville, here at Okeechobee. It's been a really fun bait to fish. Color-wise, guys, it's pretty basic. Your green pumpkin blues have been real good. Your green pumpkins.
Search and destroy. Protect the objective.
Multiple A.
We are almost out of time. Buckle down and take this. The enemy has planted the bomb. One hostile remains.
Mid. Showers. Hang that together. Oh my. You got it. Good job, champ.
Disarming the bomb. Success. Bomb deactivated. Win recorded. Employee performance rating updated. Search and destroy. Eliminate the objective. We got the bomb.
Two in the mid. Brother, hard. Oh my gosh, you gotta be there to get the trade, homie. What are we fucking doing here?
MTC is running dry. It is now or never. Bomb plant in progress. Bomb dropped. Your metrics are slipping. Clean it up.
These guys are fucking slow. They're slow. Oh my god.
Search and destroy. All assets move to engage unauthorized personnel. MTC is nearing zero. Close the field. Only one enemy left. Neutralize them. That is one round. Keep it up and we can talk. Search and destroy. The guild has chosen to invest in you. Do not let us down. Bomb acquired.
P1 foe weak.
We lost the bomb.
Oh my
Stocks are
god,
plummeting. Get
dude.
this under control. Search and destroy. Defend the objective. Enemy device is set. One hostile remains. Take them out.
Weak in small room.
Work is not done. Get back out there.
Dude.
Search and destroy. Destroy the objective. We got the bomb. We're planting the bomb. Bomb is armed.
Yo, we got one wrapping back street side. One's P1. Store. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, they're all pushing up street.
Our device was disarmed. They took that one. But we are not out of the mix yet. Search and destroy. Show some initiative, and Miss Kagan will take notice. We are almost out of time. Buckle down and take this. Your metrics are slipping. Clean it up.
You just got shit on. Bro.
Search and destroy. Eliminate the objective. Bomb acquired. We're setting up the bomb. Charge is set.
Both street. Both street. Bro, they're about to defuse that shit.
There's one enemy left. Neutralize them.
Oh my god, brother.
Hostile momentum arrested. Now's our chance. Search and destroy. Success guarantees continued access to premium benefits.
Weak outer showers. Bro, what? He's behind you, Jaquavius. Oh my god, brother.
There's not much time left
He's
to
in the
lock
mid, I
this
promise
down.
you. Oh my god, dude. You ran right by him. This guy's a bot, brother. I know his grandma's fucking TV, now he's stair glitching.
Hostile charges primed. Bomb deactivation underway. Unfortunately, the market does not forgive incompetence.
This dude's gotta put the fucking snipers down, holy shit. I'm not talking about you, bot. Shut the fuck up. That was fucking terrible, dude.
This is like a smoked watermelon. I caught them on that one pretty well. The Scuppernong, which is your red, which is right here by Folks. That's a really nice one. It's like a Scuppernong color. Really, really cool stuff out there as far as colors go. This one right here is one that I caught them on Okeechobee the other day. It's a little bluegill thing. Look at all the different colors on the legs there. Blue and orange and chartreuse. Really cool little setup. I caught 2 really big bass on this exact bait just 2 days ago on Lake Okeechobee. So now let's talk about some of the bait choices out there. Of course, you've got the original right here, which you're going to pay over $200 for if you get the full cast quickie. 17 millimeters, or they're 70, 80 bucks a piece right now. But so many people have come out by making baits that look exactly like the regular quickie. This is right here by Folks. I like this company right here a lot. They make a lot of the really cool colors, like this color here as well. This is an exact replica of like the 19 millimeter quickie. I think this one's 20 and the regular quickie is 19. So colors, they got lots to choose from, and that's been really good. I've caught a lot of fish on that. Some other ones, Skinny Bear makes some other ones. There's a whole bunch of guys out there making baits. I think they're all coming from the same 2 or 3 factories. Interesting fact though, Folks actually has, by the time you're watching this video, it's already dropped. They have some full cast size, guys. They have some 25s, okay? If you're watching this video, I suggest you click the link in the description, jump over there, and try to pick you some up, because most companies out there only have the 20 millimeters. They're having a hard time getting the replicas of the 25s. Now, you've heard me reference a couple times some counterfeit stuff. And what I mean by that, I don't mean this. That's not counterfeit, even though it's a replica. It's not, there's nothing fake. They're not calling this a quickie. This is not by Hide Up. It's by the company that produces it. So I went online the other day and I was like messing around, and I went on Temu, and I actually bought some on Temu, and it was some of these right here. And they came in and opened the box up, and these were in a bag. These were not in the box. These were just all in a bag, a little Ziploc bag. And in the box, which is right here, guys, this came from China, there was a bunch more stuff in there. I'm like, what is all that? I opened it up and it looks exactly like a nice quickie, right? I opened the box up even farther. It's the counterfeit stuff I'm talking about, guys. Look what they sent me. Look at this. This box looks exactly like, this one says 17 to 20 millimeter. It has the quickie logo. Look at that. The quickie logo. This is the original. Look at that, guys. Original and original. This is fake, counterfeit. This is not a real Hide Up. This is something that
Overload. Transport the EMP device into hostile zones.
Yo, grab that shit, push up B.
Hostiles have the EMP.
One mid pinch.
Device location reset.
One's mid pinch, pushing up our dojo.
Hostiles have the overload device.
two there.
Enemy overload successful. Our control station is down. Located new EMP device.
Brother, why am I dead sliding right there? Oh my god, bro.
We have the EMP.
One on the heady.
Protect our zones. They have the overload device.
Wrapping.
Enemy EMP delivery successful. New EMP device available. The overload device is in our control. Enemies are carrying the EMP. We picked up the EMP. Enemies are carrying the device.
One couch is pushing P1.
We picked up the device.
Couches.
DC is nearing zero. Close the deal. EMP location reset.
Oh my god, bro. Manga's gay as fuck, dude. I hate the way this guy plays this fucking shit game.
We have the overload device. Successful overload, sec team. Secure the new device. We've picked up the EMP. Protect our zones. They have the overload device. Device acquired. Transported to the enemy zone. Overtime. Halftime. Overload. Remember that mission outcomes influence promotion prospects. We have the EMP.
shit. Spawned out. They're in our zone, I think.
Hostiles have the EMP. The overload device is in our
20.
control.
One more.
Enemies are carrying the EMP.
Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna push up mid.
We picked up the device.
2 mid.
Hostiles have the overload device.
2 green.
We have the EMP. The overload device is under hostile control. Device acquired. Transport it to the enemy zone.
1.
Protect our zone. They have the overload device. We picked up the device.
1 computer.
Hostiles have the EMP.
Oh my god, bro.
We picked up the EMP. The overload device is in our control.
One window.
Council lost. Overload device reset. Move to secure.
Good effect. 1 hostile down.
They're like all mid.
We have the overload device. Enemies are carrying the device. We've picked up the device. Enemy control station overloaded. New overload device on the field. Get there first. The overload device is in our control.
Lonnie, you got that?
Hostiles have the overload device. The overload device is under hostile control. There's not much time left to lock this down. We have the EMP. Overload device successfully delivered. Secure the new device. Successful overload, 17. Located new overload device. Victory parameters met. All assets return to station.